Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Eugene on Conservatism. Today we'll be using a new mic, so if it sounds different, I'm sorry. I'll get back to the better one it is next video. But in this video I'm going over the Israel strike that was led on July 5th that's not in the news anywhere that I can see. There was one or two post times which was the biggest media source that I've seen that's covered it up because of the all the news that's been circling around lately. But if you don't know what's been going on, what's happened is on July 5th, Israel led an airstrike on Syria, and they were targeting some anti-cruise missiles or anti-ship missiles apparently. And they didn't say exactly what it was for, but I think maybe it's because U.S. has been sending a lot of ships over there. They've been sighted off the coast of like Egypt and the countries that are in the north of Africa. So they may be taking those out because they don't want Syria firing at them, but these were Russian-made missiles. So the Russian government that gave them to Syria is apparently on combat readiness. They said up to 160,000 troops, 1,000 armored vehicles, and these numbers that are right here, around 100 to 160 planes and bombers. I'm not exactly sure what the number is for that, and around 70 boats have been called to do a huge exercise, and the Russian army has been called to combat readiness. So, since for the first time since the Cold War, a huge demonstration has been going on in Russia, and they're all ready for combat. So they're going to join sides of Syria, and here it is right here. So there are 70 naval ships, bombers, and fighter aircrafts, and they are going to join because they're friends with each other, and Russia even funds Syria with some weapons. And since Israel's our ally, if something does start out, we're going to have to join them. Or, maybe we both agree just to back out of the situation, which I don't think would happen. But what happened was Israel led the airstrike on Syria, blew up some of their missiles, and killed some people. And it was kind of funny. They made sure to launch this when there was no Russian troops on the grounds that they fired at. And then Syria fired back and hit Helozakeh or something like that. I can't pronounce it correctly. It's or Hezbollah, and all these links will be in the description if you want to read the full story. The one that I'm looking at right now has tons of information about it that you can read up on, and which killed around 8 people and injured I think about 20. And then Israel struck back and fired at Syria again, and that's currently all I've heard in the news. That most recently happened this 15th and the 16th. So you can look it up, and by the time you look it up, there might be something new that's going on. And with Russia and combat readiness and Israel being our allies, if they go to war, we're going to have to join them. So World War III could almost legitimately break out if Russia and the U.S. go to war over this scenario. So right here, straight out of Russian news, full combat readiness for strategic bombers and most of their army. Right here you got the 160,000 troops, naval ships, fighter planes, and strategic bombers. So here's just another article talking about how the troops have been called to do humongous drills, and as the world is, paying attention to different news that's been going on in the U.S. One more article talking about World War III brewing, and then an article from the Israeli National News that gives you the personal Israeli article on what happened. So all these links will be in the description. You can click them and find out what's going on concerning that. And then the final article that I asked about just Russia and its full readiness. Again, this is a video right here. This link will be in the description. It's a 14-minute in-depth video about it. So if this video is me just explaining what's been going on is not enough, and you want to learn more and you don't want to look at all these articles that I'll have in the description, it should be in order. This video is the video to go to. So after that, thank you for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed or learned anything, or you want the U.S. media to start reporting what's been going on. Comments your ideas, thoughts, or questions. I've had a few people call me stupid over reporting over this topic because it's too big, too outrageous to actually happen. But I'll be willing to get back to your questions, thoughts, and your comments. And please subscribe to be notified in the future when my new videos come out about news, ideas on the laws that's been going on, and thoughts that's been going around about the government and politics. And after that, please favorite and share if you want to support me, and have a good day.